Hello and welcome everyone. This is Dipanshu, your host for today's session. I hope each one of you can hear my voice and can see the screen. Can I have a quick confirmation from each one of you? You can simply write in the chat box, guys, if you guys can hear me and can see my screen. Simply write down in the chat box. Yes. Perfect, Simran. Okay, Arushika. Thanks, Anmol Preet. Perfect. Okay, that's great. So I am assuming that each one of you can hear me loud and clear, can see my screen. Now I'm quickly starting this particular session where I'll be helping you out to understand each and every aspect about digital marketing, right? So today, after this session, you will be at a position where you have the complete understanding about that how this industry actually works and how you can take the maximum advantage of this industry, how you can become the most effective person as a marketer, right? So this is all something we will be discussing today. Before starting, I first of all again welcome each one of you to our digital marketing orientation class. And then here I'm just helping you out to understand the agenda of today's class, that what all we are going to discuss here. So when I'm saying what all we are going to discuss here, I am assuming that you all are new in this session. You all are new in this industry. You don't have a much experience, much knowledge about digital marketing, right? So in this session, we will be mostly covering all those areas where you have that you actually get that kind of understanding which makes you win in this industry, right? So the first we will be start with the introduction about me, introduction about IIM skills, and then we also talk about like your introduction, that who you are, what you are planning to achieve, then what, why, and how of industry. It is important, right? What, why, and how of digital marketing, because when you are entering in any industry, if you want to get success, you must need to understand that what exactly this industry is, why you should care about this industry, and how you can be effective in that particular industry. Now, the right structure to learn digital marketing is something which is a step three. And step three, I'll be helping you to identify what process or what steps you should follow that can make you effective marketer, right? Why I am using the word effective marketers multiple times here? Because when I say like people out there learning digital marketing, and everyone is learning digital marketing. So there are plenty of people who are learning digital marketing. But the truth is, most of them are not able to produce good results. They're not able to run like good campaigns. They're not able to optimize the campaign at best ROI. The people not able to give the maximum, let's say, ROI to the organizations. And even here, effectiveness matters. So even when I'm working with some company, so company wants to get the best results from me, right? And if I'm unable to give the results, then ultimately I'll be replaced, or maybe someone else take the job. So this is what is required. So number of people are there, but the effective people are very less. So the people who actually can give a good growth to any particular product or service using digital mediums and can actually optimize the things, those numbers are very less, right? And the reason behind it is very simple, because perfections and optimization doesn't come in a one go. So it is not like that today you do some courses, or let's say today you attend some class and you are a perfect and you will be like the one who is an expert of the industry, right? Where I'm saying the experience and the effectiveness comes with the application. So let's say if I learn something today and if I start applying those things, then slowly, gradually, I become expert and I become effective, right? That is the one way of becoming a effective person. Or the another way to become an effective person is something different, which is simply you just need to follow. You just need to follow what is followed by the people who are actually industry leaders, who are actually industry expert, right? So the people who learn with their years of experience, they will give you the guidance that how you can become effective. They will teach you every optimization that how they are doing and how you actually can do it. So whatever they learn in years of experience, you actually can learn from them directly and can reduce that timeline, right? You don't need to spend years to learn everything, right? So now let me just help you to start with my introduction. My name is Dipanshu Jaiswal, and I'm a Chief Operating Officer here at IIM Skills. I started my journey in 2012 as a marketer. So when I say in 2012 as a marketer, at that time I was not having that kind of a scope of learning which you guys have today. So I learned the core things which was there at the time. So there was no automation at that time widely used. Then there was no AI tools, right? There was no like short video formats which you are like using in today's time was not there. So when I'm saying in 2012 and in 2026, my journey was like learning the things and optimizing myself and and using that skills to the marketing. So initially I learned about Facebook, Google and all these things, right? Google SEO, Facebook ads, Google ads and all these things which are majorly used like email marketing and all. But slowly, gradually, things are changing. In 2017, most of the people like started accepting the automation related things. So I learned the automation, implemented the automation in digital marketing. Then slowly, gradually in 2023, the AI things came up. So I started working on AI related tools, right? You will be like, you simply can see in today's time that most of the tools or most of the organization are simply using the AI for the most of their tasks. And how you actually can enable or how actually can infuse those tasks as, as a marketer, how you can use AI as a marketer and can infuse it in your particular application. So whatever you are doing as a marketer, how AI can be a part of it, right? And that can make you effective eventually. So that is something I'll be helping you to identify. So slowly, gradually, I learn all those things. But today, you guys don't have to wait for that time period. You have the access available for all those things immediately from the day one. You can learn the marketing all across the channels, let's say SEO, Google ad, Facebook ad, everything within the program. Similarly, if I talk about the automation, it is already there. So you also be able to learn that automation within this program by the people who are applying it since last many years. You will be able to learn AI, the people who are already mastering it since last 2, 3, 4 years since the AI came into the industry. And yes, similarly, you will be also going ahead with the latest learning and the platforms like OTTs right now currently very much in demand. So people are running the ads on OTT, people are running the like ads on native platforms. So all those things are the learning which is apart from the traditional learning of digital marketing, which needs to be like in your portfolio, in your profile when you try to become effective in this industry and try to capture the package at higher level. So if you're looking or targeting some package which is about 5 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, then you must have to be prepared with those things which industry actually demand, which most of the companies or big companies actually demand. So when I'm saying the most of the companies or the big company, that means the company where they are running the ads on OTT, they are running the ads on native ads, and they are using the influencer for their marketing. So you should be the one who can actually handle all those things, right? And to learn that, you have to follow a right structure. So, guys, again, I'm just simply asking one more question to each one of you, and that question is about as you're planning to enter in this industry. So, what makes you to enter here, right? There are multiple things which you usually people want to achieve with the help of these skills. And based on that achievement, you need to plan your journey. So let's say if I want to become a doctor, then I'll plan my journey for a doctor, right? I'll do that medical, I'll do that MBBS, and I'll do rest of the things which is required to become a doctor. So similarly, if I am planning to build a stable career in this industry, that what are the things I require to do? If I am looking, if I am a professional who is switching my career, so let's say right now I'm already at a stage where 3, 4 years experience in some other industry you have. And when you are planning to change your industry from that domain, you must be having some expectation. Let's say I don't want to go as a fresher. I don't want to start as a again 3 lakh rupees. I want to go with the higher package in middle management. So if you have that kind of objective, or if you are someone who is already have an education, who already had a like prior, let's say, work experience, but now you are feeling okay because of some reason you took a sabbatical, you get married, and now you are planning to restart your career after certain gap. So this is the skill that can help you to just learn and restart in the industry as it is a demanding skill. Then similarly, some people will have an objective that I am a marketer. I want to learn all the latest aspects and techniques of marketing right now, which are there into the current trends. So digital marketing is one of the skill guys, which is not like a mathematics. So mathematics that you learned as a formulas or as a numbers, those remain same throughout the life. But when I'm talking about digital marketing, those are not same throughout the life. The application in digital marketing, the like trends in digital marketing, they keeps moving. Even the platforms, you every time have a new platforms available. So it is not like that today you use some platform and the same platform you can use even after 6 months for the same thing. Maybe there is a different tools available, maybe there is a different platforms available, right? TikTok get banned in India, people move to Instagram, now people are moving towards like Snapchat as well. So it is keeps growing and keeps changing. So when I say keep changing, then marketer needs to be keep update their skills. So if I am a marketer and if platforms are changing, industry is changing, tools are changing, demand is changing, and even the, let's say, the way, the pattern of behavior or the behavior pattern of the audience is changing, then I need to change, right? I need to change as a marketer. I need to learn the new things. So digital marketing professionals who already into the digital marketing since last 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and they want to upskill themselves. They want to learn the latest skills out there. They are also doing this particular program. Business owners, entrepreneurs who want to start their business, want to grow their business, scale their business into different markets, into different segments, like in throughout the globe, then definitely you need a marketing, you need digital marketing that can help you to be there, that can help you to make yourself visible to your audience. Then seeking for freelancing and passive income. So if I just want to go ahead and like start something my own along with my current job, along with my current business, I want to have one more passive income for myself, then digital marketing is something which can give you a numerous option. You can build your coaching, you can build your digital products, you can build like different tools, different softwares, you can promote it anywhere. So there are various options available as a passive income, as a freelancing into digital marketing. So I just wanted to know your introduction, guys. You simply have to share with me in the chat box. Sir, my name is this. Right now, I am doing BBA second year and I am planning to build my career in this industry. So, whatever your objective is, in next 10 seconds, I am giving to all of you. Just write it down in the chat box, then I'll read it for you. And whatever your objective is, based on that, I'll make this session so that you can get maximum value out there. So, can I have a quick replies from all of you guys? Quick replies, guys. Your introduction. What is your name? What you are doing currently, and what you're planning to achieve. Simply in three statements, 3 lines. So that I have a better understanding about you guys and then we can connect better in this session. I hope I am audible to all of you. I can't see the reply from you guys. Just do it quickly so that we can move forward by understanding you. If you want, you also can speak over the audio and can share about you by just unmuting yourself. Okay, Pooja. I am Pooja. Now I have no work. Understand. But what you want to achieve after learning digital marketing? Anmol Preet, Bobby Kaur, Bhavesh, Devaj, Jayesh, Nana, Preeti, Sheikhul Zaman, Simran. Could you just share about it? Okay, you're planning it for your career. Pooja want a job. Okay. What else? Hi, sir. I'm Reggie. I'm running my brother's gym. Had worked as a copywriter in an ad agency. I want to learn digital marketing as a means of, okay, as a means passive income. Okay. Myself, Jayesh Vyas. I have a work experience for 15 months in Angel One Limited as a customer support executive role, and I'm completed my graduation in 2021. Right now, I am planning to do the digital marketing course for the career perspective and also for better understanding regarding the how we can introduce the business into digital marketing. Okay, perfect. Hi, I am Anmol Preet Kaur. I have completed my graduation this year in BSc Non-Medical. I'm planning to pursue my master's next and I want to become independent, so I decided to learn digital marketing skill for side hustle. Okay, Anmol Preet. Perfect. So thanks for sharing about you guys. So as I can see that most of you are already looking to build your career over here, or some of you want to acquire this skill just to get started with some income so that you can have your longer objective to be achieved in future. I'm Bhavesh Gandhi. Right now I'm in college. Right now I'm trying to understand more about digital marketing and make my own company. Okay, that's great. Okay, so guys, as you shared about yourself, all are looking for a same objective, which is learning digital marketing for achieving different things, right? So objective is learning digital marketing, then achievement will be the difference, right? So achievement difference are possible with same learning, right? But you have to make it, you have to learn it in different way. So when I'm saying I want to just want to get a job, then I may need some skills which can help me to just get started with the job. If I'm planning to build a business, do you think the same skills I need, which I need for a job, same skills I need for a business? Yes or no? The same level of learning I need to get a job is required to get a same level of uh, to start a business. It's not possible, right? Similarly, when I'm talking about the one who just want to start a career as a fresher, there is a different requirement by the industry that you need to fulfill. And if you want to get started as a person who want to get a high paying jobs, which is at least 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs kind of a package with your current experience or maybe with your different industry experience, then you must need to acquire a different knowledge, right? Some of the basic things remain same. Let's say how to run the Google ads, you all need to learn. But how to optimize it, how to strategize it, it is required at a middle management. But how to plan it, what kind of a budget needs to be set, what kind of a marketing budget is required, what ROI needs to be defined, that is required at even at a higher level, right? So when I'm talking about business define the objectives And to define the objective, you need to have a different skill set. Middle management, they strategize the thing. So for strategizing the things, you need to have a different set of knowledge. And then the executive level, where you apply the skills, where you implement the skills, there you again need a different set of skills which is required at that level. But in all three level, you must have to go through with the basics. You must have to go through with the implementation part. So I cannot say that I can be a good strategist without knowing how to apply the things on a ground level. So even if I am having an experience, and if I don't know that, like let's say I'm an experienced person with 5 year into sales, and I'm looking, okay, let me do this course and directly I'll get a manager level job. It is not possible that directly you will launch yourself as the manager of digital marketing without applying it on a ground level. Unless you're not applying it, you cannot be a good strategist as well. You cannot optimize the things, right? So you first have to know what is there, how to apply it, and then how to strategize, and then how to, like, make it even at a higher level, how to report it, how to create the ROIs, how to create the business plans, how to create the data driven decisions. All those things is required at a higher level. So all these three levels are here. The people who want to achieve these three levels are here in this particular session. So that's why I want this session to make understandable to each one of you. So here I'm sharing one small objective here, and here again, I'm sharing one like simple document you all can see simply here. It is about why do companies hire marketers? When I'm talking about let's say, why you guys get hired. If I am planning, if I myself is planning to start my career in something, so I must need to first think that what job will be there that people are asking me to do. If I am applying for a job, I must know that what that job required, right? Why this company is hiring me? Maybe I am a good marketer, but if I'm unable to analyze that why they hired me and I'm just delivering the things which I like, that doesn't make me effective person or doesn't make me an effective marketer. So if I am a marketer and if I doesn't know that what industry demands from me, I am just learning the marketing skills without having any understanding about the company's needs, company's requirement, then maybe I'll be the standard marketer only, who just go there and whatever the company asks me to do, let's say they say run the Google ads, I run it. They say, okay, create the reels for social media, I'll create it. So that is the thing I'll be doing. I won't be the one who guide the company that, okay, we should do this and that. What is your current numbers? Based on the numbers, you are missing on these things. You are not the one who is guiding them. You are the one who is just taking the, like, let's say, orders, or you are just taking the, let's say, instruction, and based on instruction, you are working. And if something is not working, then you will be blamed. So let's say if you get hired to generate leads for the company want you to run the Google ad, run the Facebook ad, and generate leads for them. You start running the ad, you start working on the, like let's say, the different platforms to run the ads. You start putting the money of company in running those ads, and then at the end, if let's say conversions are not happening, if leads are coming, you did your job, you get them the lead. But if sales are not happening among those leads, if those leads are not getting converted, tell me who will be blamed? And whose fault is this? You did your job, right? You get them the leads, but the conversion is not happening. Who should take care of it? Can you tell me simply in the chat box? Write your opinions, your guesses, whatever you think about. Just simply say yes, like anything. It's employees' fault, company's fault, salespeople fault. Whose fault is this actually? Why company didn't get the conversion? Ours actually. Okay, but why yours? You did your job. You get them the leads. What else you can do, right? So this is what needs to be understood, and the people and the marketers who understand this fact that producing results and doing the job are two different things. We can prepare better strategy, yes, to increase sales and to introduce their products, yes. So there are multiple things can be done, but this is where most of the people are lacking. They are just focusing upon their task, that they did that task, okay, that's done. But conversions are not happening. At the end, what will happen? You are doing the task, but task is not doing effectively. So the task you are doing is not that effective to make a conversion. So they plan to hire some other marketer who can give them better results with conversions, right? So you will be the one who will like actually getting blame of all these things are happening there. But the smart marketers, they think differently. The one who are more effective, they think differently. And how they think? They first identify that what are the goals of organization, right? So when I'm saying why do company hire, usually company hire for one or two reason. One of the major reason will be to solve their marketing problems. If I am running a company, right? If I am running a company, let's say ABC Shoes, and in that company selling shoes, that company is selling shoes, and they are doing a business. They are doing business as given here. So when I'm saying they are doing a business as given means I'm just giving here some scenarios of that company. Let's say quarter one, they achieved 100 sales. They made 100 sales and they generated approximately 1000 leads for this customers or leads, right? So scenario is, let's say ABC Shoes, they are selling the shoes, they are doing their business as given opportunity, as a given numbers, 100 sales, 1000 customers and lead. And in quarter two, now they are simply planning to move to 200 sales. So as a business owner, what problem they have identified? They identify some problem that to grow, what we need to solve. Objective of company is to increase sales and make profit. Absolutely. So when I'm saying 200 sales, then company is saying, okay, we are getting the less customers for 200 sales. Let's get 2000 customers or leads. So we'll be able to achieve 200 sales. Yes or no? How many of you agree with this? This is simple maths. Another reason that business is higher to explore the new opportunity. They want to understand the different markets. They want to do the market research. They want to analyze the market. They want to do the marketing analytics. So they want to explore new opportunity within the like similar setup, or maybe just want to add some new things so that the person who is handling the marketing or who knows that how to find out the industry trends and all, the person can explore opportunity for them, right? So this is also again usually people hire marketers for. So if you are good at these two things, to solve the marketing problems and to explore the new opportunity, then you will be on a always on a positive side. You will be always on a, let's say, effective marketer side where you will be getting the best results. You will be like, let's say, awarded or rewarded by the companies. Why? Because they want these kind of a marketer who actually can do this, right? So when I'm saying 100 sales, 1000 customer, 200 sales, they require 2000 customers. So what industry demands? What demand generates here? What is industry demanding here? leads, customers, right? And for that reason, most of the jobs are there in the market regarding performance marketing, meta ads. So people are hiring for all these people, correct? If you have checked out on different portals, LinkedIn and all, people are hiring for someone who can generate leads for them, who can run the meta ads, run the Google ads for them, who can actually build the like lead generation system for them. Yes or no? Performance marketer, you must heard about this term. So they want to hire someone who can give them that performance to increase the leads and customers, right? So that's why these jobs are created. So the first job is created as a, okay, the person who can acquire lead and customers, lead and customer acquisition. Now, if I increase the leads to 2000, I achieve this. Now let's say company decided in quarter 3, they aim for 300 sales. So what I need to target? I need to target 3000 customers leads. Let's say in quarter 4, company said, okay, let's think big. Now we want to grow higher. We want 1000 sales. How many leads you need this time? 10,000 customers or leads for 1000 sales? Yes or no? Right. But do you think leads are unlimited out there? You can generate as many as leads the business wants, or there is a limited number of people who want a particular product or particular service? What do you think? The number will be unlimited or number should be like there's some limits. There is a limit of everything. And after that, if you reach at that limit, the things were going to be expensive. So let's say if you are getting, let's say all the leads of the industry, let's say you got 3000, 4000 leads, which are the major chunk. But after that, if you want to generate further leads, it won't be possible enough. It will be going to be very much costly because people are seeing that, but they are not like the one who wants the product. So you will be able to get a high customer acquisition cost if you unnecessarily just increasing the budget for your leads or increase the, let's say, amount you are investing to generate lead. So at some point of the time, you must understand, okay, now it is not working. I am just increasing the budget, but leads are not increasing. Why? Because there are no more people in the industry that I can target. So I have a limited number of, let's say, availability of a particular leads, right? Because I have restriction. Maybe I am giving the services to a particular area, I am particular industry, I am giving the services to particular audience, and that audience is limited. And if that audience is limited, I don't have an option that I always can increase the leads from 10,000 to 1 lakh to 2 lakh to 5 lakhs. I cannot go that level, right? So I know that it is something which is limited. Maybe the number can be higher for some product, number can be lower for some product. So it can be different based on the different products, different industry, different services. But when it's about the growth, it can be higher within the less number of leads. But for that purpose, you need to become an effective marketer and make, first of all, think differently. Think differently, like think like an effective marketer. So when I'm saying think differently, let's talk about the thought process of marketer. How a marketer should think. Tell me, guys. What do you think? How a marketer should think? What do you think? Your opinion, your guides, or maybe your, let's say, guesses. Can you share how a marketer should think? Simply write down in the chat box whatever your opinions are. I'm not going to judge anyone right or wrong. Just try to like speak up whatever you are thinking to give better results on right time. Okay. The marketer thought process should work on give better results. But how? What is the how behind this? This is what you shared, but how? How to get more sales? He should think how to get more sales. But how he think about it? How he actually get more sales? To give better results on right time through optimum utilization of all resources. Yes, and how to do that? Even going further, you're going in a direction that is correct, but there is much more, or the root things are there. I'm talking about the thought process. How should I train my mind? If I train my mind for something, then it will automatically does that, right? So for an example, how many of you actually drive, you have a car or something, you drive that vehicle. We have to focus on every aspects, not only in leads. Yes, correct, Jayesh. Generate curiosity to prospective clients. Yes, Reggie. Okay, so let me give you the complete my example. So some of you drive some bikes, maybe scooties, or maybe you drive some, let's say, cars. So when you drive those things and when you are habitual about those things, don't you think the flow automatically like of the driving flow built in your system automatically, which like take the things or which actually help you to drive very smoothly. You don't have to look at every time to the, let's say, when you are putting the gears, you don't have to look to the gears. You don't have to think about the various different things that when to press the clutch or when to press the accelerator. That happens automatically when you sit on that driver's seat. The things move automatically. Does that happen? Yes or no? Right? And if you drive on a same road for a, let's say, on a same path for a longer period of time, you don't even have to think about like when the next turn is. You automatically make the turns of your cars and you reach at your home or reach at your office without even realizing that how you travel that particular complete path or journey, right? So that is the flow built in the system, which automatically happening. Now, similarly, when thought process is about marketers, if you build this thought process, then you automatically building that thought process, which is making you effective. So no matter what, no matter where you are working, if your thought process is working like this, then in every company you are able to give the results. You already have a flow of finding the best strategy of marketing, right? So the thought process of marketer usually work like three dimensional. It work in three different dimensions, right? So when I'm saying it into three dimension, what are these three different dimension? The first one is business. The second will be consumer. And the third will be marketer. So these three dimensions are here. When I am looking for a job, when I'm like, let's say, doing a job as a marketer, then I just don't have to think like a marketer. I have to think like in three different dimensions. So when I think like a business, then I understand the wants, what business wants, goals, right? Achievements, resources. I think all these. when I think like a business, right? What all I have, what I want to achieve, how that will be possible. I need to work upon those areas first, right? So let's say if company said we need to achieve 200 right now, as a marketer, I'll say, okay, company wants 2000, let's increase the leads and get 200 sales, right? But when company said we want a further growth, now this time we want 600 sales. So as a marketer, what I'll say, okay, let me generate 6,000 leads. No. As a marketer, what I'll do, I'll try to find the other options as well, which can give me a better understanding. And as a business, I have a limited resources. As a business, I have a, like say, limited spends or limited budgets for myself. So the only option I have is to optimize. Optimize means take maximum use of what I have. Correct? Yes or no? You do those things when you know that something is limited, when some resources are limited, you try to use it maximum. A great example of a toothpaste in every house. Correct? When it is about to end, you try to use it even like more thoughtfully or even with better cautious. So you have to become someone who understand in and out everything as a business. That what I have, what I want to achieve, what is the goals, how many resources are there, how many more resources are required, how much money it will take. So that calculation is required when you think as a business. And once you have that calculation, right, you need, okay, now what next needs to be done. So the next is I need to optimize within the same budget, within the same resources. Now I need to optimize the things. And how will I optimize the things? You only can optimize the things when you actually find where the optimization can be possible. So right now, when I'm seeing this scenario, I see one problem which business told me that they want to grow to 200 and they want more customers. So I solve that problem. But there is another problem which is hidden or lies here, which businesses not putting much attention, and that is 900 customers leads not buying. Correct? Yes or no? The 900 people out of this 1000 leads, they are not actually buying the product. So, as a business, what I have, or as a marketer, what I have an opportunity. I have opportunity in these 900 people that I can get better sales. I can have a better number of people who are purchasing my product. So, when I say this 100 sales in 1000, it is only a conversion of 10%. You know what is conversion? It is important as a marketer. It used everywhere. How many people came on your website and how many people fill up the form? There is a different set of conversion. Then how many people fill up the form and then how many people bought your product? It is another level of conversion is there, right? So every time you have a different conversions being used in your daily life, in your daily work as a marketer. So it is important to understand. So conversion is basically the number of people did desired action. Desired action. It is not leads into sales only. It is almost in multiple things. So if you want to identify that why your ad is not working, let's say I am running an ad and I'm putting a budget in that ad, and that ad is going widely to people. People are looking at that advertisement, engaging with that particular advertisement, clicking on that ad. But when they came up on the website, I see the conversion is low. The number of people clicked my advertisement and the number of people fill up the lead form on my website is very less. It is only 1%, let's say. So if it is only a 1%, then what is the problem? Can you guess? Is my ad is not good? Yes or no? No, my advertisement is good because people are engaging with it. People are clicking on it. I have a high click rate on that. But the problem is when they are going on my website, my landing page, where they are landing, it is not that effective. That is not making people to fill up the form. That is not making people to do the action, right? So when we actually lack from conversion, it is basically something is not able to convince people to take that action. So out of every 100 people, how many people are taking that desired action that you want? So if I am a marketer and if I am doing a campaign where my objective, where my conversion I am considering as a sales. So if out of 100 people, how many people are buying my product is my conversion, which is a lead to sale conversion. Right. So right now here, if I am checking what is my lead to sale conversion, it is only 10%. So if I want to increase that conversion, then what I need to do? Can you tell me what I need to do as a marketer? Put your guesses. I know that you all are not marketers, but at least you can guess because that is how you become marketer. You don't have to be first, then a perfect marketer initially. You guess, you identify, you optimize your mind, you optimize your brain. If you guess, if you don't guess, you just keep thinking about the same strategy, same thinking, whatever is there in your mind. So it is important to speak up. So simply, I just wanted to understand if 10% conversion is there, I want to increase this conversion. What should I do? Where is the answer? If you don't know, simply write don't know. Okay, Bobby, find out the mistake in which department we are lacking. Better ad. My ad is already good. I said, Reggie, it is getting the good clicks. It is getting the good things. Maybe the problem is the budget. We can decrease budget in small step. Okay. No, problem lies within this statement only. If I want to increase this 10% conversion, I need to convert more people in this, those who are not buying. Yes or no? This is how conversion increased or optimized. Yes or no? Yes. So if I just want 5% more people out there, so next time in quarter two, I want the percentage should be 15%. It should not be 10%. So I need to do something different. Not something different. I actually need to do something where I can convince only 5% out of these 900 people. And to convince only 5% from these 900 people, what I need to know first? I need to know the why, why behind it, why these 900 people are not buying, correct? If I able to find out or understand the why here, will I be able to solve it? Yes or no? So to solve a problem, what you need to do first? To find the problem. So if I find the problem, then I can solve the problem. If I don't find the problem, I cannot solve something which I don't find. So I written here the three dimensions. The first is business. When I think like a consumer, then I will find the why behind these 900 people. So here I need to write to find the problems or opportunities. So when I think like a consumer, I can find what are the problems they are facing or what exactly they are looking at. So where is the opportunity, right? And then as a marketer. So as a marketer, what need to do after finding the problems? Solve the consumer's problem. Those align with business goals, right? I need to achieve something. So I need to only solve those problems. By solving those problems, I can achieve those business goals as a marketer. If I do that, I solve the consumer problem, find the more opportunity for myself as a marketer, and then getting better conversion help me to achieve that business goal. So I need to solve those problems which is aligning with my business goals. So how to find the problem? Now the problem is how to find the problem. So when the problem is to find the problem, then you just have to focus on one thing at one time. Let's say focus on consumer. So I'm writing here consumer problems. Are you a consumer? Yes or no? How many of you are consumers? Actually, each one of you is consumer. You consume many things every day. So when you are a consumer, then you must know what problem a consumer actually face. Those are the default problems, or those are the problems which are usually out there with the different companies, with the different products. That's why you don't able to purchase them. You won't purchase them. So what are the actual problems you guys face and you don't buy some product? Can you tell me what are the actual problem you face as a consumer that made you not to purchase some product, some service, maybe anything? Quality, perfect. What else? Price, okay. What more? Quality done, price done. What more? Why you didn't purchase something? Only because of price or quality? If there is a product which is available at a very cheap price, but you're not aware about it, will you able to purchase that? Not aware about the product, availability, another competitive product. Yes, let's say effectiveness. Effectiveness is basically comes under the quality as well. Not aware about the product. Yeah, I would say the awareness or didn't know about the product or service about the company, right? Maybe I didn't know about the product or company, quality, price, or another competitive product. Okay, competition is better. So my competition is better than me. That could be the reason. What else? What else do you think? Image of company. Okay, trust, reviews. What else? Credibility. What else you say? Okay, so does it happen not updated as per the modern era? Okay, so requirements mismatch. Requirement mismatch for you, for the industry, could be anything, right? So it's a mismatch of requirement. What else? Okay, let's say you have seen some company offering some product, but you're not fully aware about the information about that product. Like you don't have a complete information about the product, what it does, how it does, is it cost effective or not, right? Sometimes does that happen because of lack of communication? I don't have a proper knowledge or less information about the product, so I skipped it. But in future, maybe some of my friend told me, okay, you haven't tried this product, it is very good. You said, okay, I heard, but I was not aware that it does these things, right? So maybe some of the time I was not aware about or having the complete information, complete communication about that product, company, and then I missed it. Communication or information, we can write it here. Right? So when I'm saying like usually these are the major issues that you people feel or face when they are making a decision, and if they found something off here on the quality, on the price, on the information, or on the recognition or the brand awareness, so they feel something like that is cannot be compensated, or they lose the customers as an organization. So when ABC shoes is here, so if I give you an example here, ABC versus XYZ. So here I'm taking one competitor as well. Yeah, competition is better, right? So when I'm saying ABC and XYZ, they both are selling the shoes. So ABC is generating leads, but XYZ generating the leads and also working on the brand awareness or visibility. So what do you think? Who will get more sales? The one who generate more leads or the one who generate leads and their audience is also aware about the brand? XYZ. Why this will happen? Just because human behavior or human tendency. Human behavior is simply I cannot, I don't invest on something where I haven't heard much about. So let's say if I haven't heard about much about some food, some restaurant, or some maybe anywhere, you just think in your life, if you heard about a good destination, you try to visit there, but you never try to visit a destination where you never heard about. You first time you're hearing, okay, this is one destination is there somewhere out there. So will you plan to go there? Usually no. When you start hearing about constantly, people are going Vietnam so much in today's time. Why? Because they are awareness is too much. Maybe in next 6 months, the different country has a awareness and people start going there, right? So brand awareness or visibility is something which is important, and this is why the big brand doesn't compromise with it. Have you seen that Coca-Cola is not running their ads? Thumbs Up is not running their ads. Maggie is not running their ads. Dairy Milk, Nestle not running their ads. You won't see Adidas, Nike, these shoes brand are not running their ads. You don't see this. Why don't you see that they are not running the ads? Because they know staying in the mind of their audience is important. Staying in their, let's say, subconscious mind is important. So if they stop making themselves visible, so people start forgetting about them. So they want their name to be there in your mind. So whenever you think about something or the category they provide the product, you always get their name on the top of it, right? So for an example, if I'll say one particular category, you might have a name available of some brands from those categories. Why? Because you see them every day. When I say noodles, what brands you get in your mind? Quickly, write down in the chat box, guys. Maggie, right? Okay, so when I say, let's say, uh, cold drink, when I say cold drink, what name you get in your head? What brand name? Sprite, Coca-Cola, Coke, yes. So these names are something which you see every day, hear every day, right? So they want their audience to recognize them whenever they are looking for these products. So similarly, ABC is just working on the increasing leads, but XYZ knows that increasing lead is important, but those leads believe the products they heard about. So they are building the brands as well. So when I say the next demand is why the competitor aheads? You said the competitor is better. Why? Maybe they have a both same quality, but competitor is promoting it better. So brand awareness and visibility. One of the reason that people make their decision. And that solves the different problems. That solve the problems like didn't know about the company or product. By making the awareness, you are now like recognized by the customers. Then what else? Competition is better. You can be better than the competition by working on your awareness on yourself, right? So now if ABC is starting more awareness and better awareness campaigns, then maybe they able to scale up. They able to generate 5% at least the people who were not buying them, those were going to XYZ because of their awareness. Now they start coming to the ABC only. Why? Because ABC is having better awareness in the market than the other products, right? So if I do so, then I can increase a 5% conversion here. And by increasing just a 5% conversion here, how many sales I'll be making? It's 300 this time. But that doesn't end here. I still have 1700 people or leads. Those are not buying my product. So when I'm saying these 1700 leads are not buying, so what I need to do? Then again, simply, I need to move here, solve a different problem here. I need to find out that how can I solve the problem of a price? How can I solve a problem of a trust, credibility, requirement mismatch, lack of communication and information? So lack of communication and information is something I can solve, right? Somebody said availability as well. I missed to write it here. When I'm saying availability, or like the one who said availability, maybe the product was not available at the time or at that moment, right? So you lose a customer. For an example, let's say if you plan to purchase some, let's say, ethnic dress for yourself and you visited a showroom, and now you get to know that they people doesn't sell ethnic dresses. They only are in modern wears, right? You heard about a brand, okay, they only sells modern wears. They do not sell uh, ethnic wears. Will you ever again go to that company to buy ethnic wears? You entered a showroom, you entered a website, you try to find the ethnic wears, and you got to know they do not sell this. So let's say in your next occasion, when you again need some ethnic wear, will you go to them? No, it's quite simple. So when you don't go to those people again, but let's say during the meantime, from this occasion to next occasion, they started selling ethnic wear. Are they losing their customer or not? Are they losing you as a customer or not? They are losing. So why they are losing? Because lack of communication. Their availability was not there at the time. So they lost you one time. But when they have availability, the lack of communication, information, or reminders, those are the things where they were lacking and their customers are losing. Again, I would just ask you to look at your mobile phone and look at the different applications in there. How many of you has a Zomato in your mobile phone? Zomato or maybe like any food delivery app? How many of you have it already? Swiggy, Zomato, or anything? Bistro, Zepto. You have it? Yes or no? Everyone? So when you have that application, what they do exactly? Let's say if you do not buy for next 2 or 3 days, what you see? Are they waiting for you to order or getting some requirements and then you order? Or they create the requirements. They send you notification. They try to convince you to order something. When you see the Zomato notification, they talks about the maybe if today's rain is happening, then they say something, okay, order some chai and fritters or coffee and fritters from Zomato. It's raining outside, right? It's a monsoon season. Let's order this. So they actually make you craving. They actually make generate the demand of that particular application by sending you the right set of notification or right set of a communication which they know can convert you, which they know that they can convince you. So that is what called confirmation, like reminders or communications, all these things, and that can be solved easily. These things can be solved, and various big brands already doing it. Zomato is doing it, and if you try to order something from Amazon or Mintra, you just added the product in your cart, and let's say you forget to order, or let's say you change your requirements got changed, you haven't ordered it yet. So what they do, or maybe you have seen the price or price is not in your budget, maybe you are waiting for salary. So all those things, what you get at the end, you start receiving emails, WhatsApp messages from them, right? App notifications from them that you have left this product in the cart, complete your checkout, or they start sending you the communication like, okay, so the sale is going to be happen tonight. You can complete your purchase at a lesser price. So they send all these communication. Why? They want you to remind that you have a requirement of this product, let's complete the purchase, that help them to gain the revenue. So all these things are not under lead generation, or they are not even in the brand awareness. But what are these things called? These things called comes under one umbrella, which is very big, and it is called nurturing. So nurturing is something which is required in every business, because the people who are inquiring about your product and services, they are not a waste people. These 900 people are not the waste. They actually needed the product, they actually needed the service, but they have the different reasons for not buying. And if I just leave them, I just focus on 100 sales and leave them without any work done on these people, then I am losing a, let's say, quite high opportunity. So in usually any small business, they generate 100 leads every day. So if they generate 100 leads every day, how many leads they generate in 1 year? Let's say if 10% they convert every day, 10 people purchase their product. So 90 people, they are someone who are not buying the product, and the companies are leaving them like a waste, like a trash. But big companies are not leaving them, because this number is very big. Because if you just multiply with 365, the number of days, then what you get? You get a different number altogether, right? You get 32,850 people out there who didn't purchase the product from you, but they made a purchase from somewhere else due to different reasons. So, and if I'll say I have an opportunity to at least convert 5% out of these people, so what will be the number? It will be 1640, I guess. It will be 1642, I guess. Right? So, zero point 0.5. So, this is something it will be. Right? So, these are the number of sales I actually can extract from this number of people who I am leaving them by not communicating with them again, by not sending them reminders, by not helping them to get better information about my product, by not telling them what new product I launched recently, by not telling them about my availability of the product, that we have our stock full again. We have this product again in the stocks available. So if I am not doing this, then I am leaving all these people, and that is a part of a nurturing process. So if you want to convert a higher number of sales every month, then you have to nurture your existing users, existing database. And that's how you able to get 5% increment in your conversion, which will be from 15 to 20 in the next quarter. And then if my conversions are higher in the next quarter with the 1,000 more leads, then what will be the achievement I am getting here? It's 600. So it is multiplying 100 to 300, 300 to 600, and then still I have an opportunity to solve the problem of more 2,400 leads. Still I have these problem available here that I can solve using my marketing learning, using my marketing different tools. So the lack of communication, availability, reminder, I'm just removing all of them by solving it through nurturing. Then requirement mismatch. Maybe right now I am not updated as per the industry, but maybe after 2 months, let's say I have new product in my cart, which is as per the current trends. Right now, football is season is going on. Everybody is launching their different product services, which is relevant or related to soccer, related to football. So what is happening? They are going with the trend. So maybe 2 months before like was not having those product. Right now I am matching the requirement of industry based on the trends. So I need to inform my audience as well. How will I do this? Using these techniques of nurturing. where I can show it to them on social media. How many of you remember that, let's say, if I plan to purchase some shoes or maybe some clothes for myself or some apparels for myself, I go to Mintra. But after going to the Mintra, when I go to my Facebook, when I go to my Instagram, or even I open my YouTube, I'll see the similar video ads, similar advertisement of the same product on my social platforms. How many of you have noticed it? So it is also a part of nurturing. It is also a part of like reminding you that you just look at that product, see it again. Maybe you have a plan to purchase this. And people do purchase, right? So I am solving this problem and I'm generating the 5% extra. Now I have the remaining problem, which is a quality, price, trust, review, credibility, credibility, review, trust, price, quality. All these are the part of my last technique as a marketer, where most of the organization are again lacking. It is reputation, right? So when I'm saying reputation, that means there is a job in the industry. There are, like, let's say, companies are doing this for the different people. PR agencies are doing it for the different celebrities, for the different politicians, and it is called reputation management. So if I am not doing reputation management, then I am missing out on a lot of customers. Having Not having a reputation is also a negative thing. Some people have a bad reputation, some people doesn't have a reputation. So they both are at a same level, right? So as a marketer, you have to also work on the reputation management, where you help your organization to share their achievements, to like help their audience to share their experiences and everything, and which is making their reputation out there in the industry, which is building their reputation, which is actually giving them the fruits at the end, right? How? So if I just simply ask you like one or two small questions, if you have to order something for like yourself, let's say you want to order some products, will you prefer to order from Amazon or you will order it from Misho? Which one you choose? Which platform? Okay, Amazon, 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 Amazon. And why the Amazon is here? Why not Misho? Because we all know the reputation of Misho in the market is about less effective product, cheaper price, quality is not up to the mark. So this is the reputation built over the time. And that reputation is causing the damage to Misho. Similarly, if I have to ask all the girls here in this session one again, a small question. If you have to order your cosmetic or beauty products, you choose Amazon or you choose Nika? Which one? Nika? Nika? Some of you Amazon? You Nika? Okay. So why it's not Amazon the top priority? Because I am not saying Amazon has a negative mark or let's say negative reputation on beauty products, but Nykaa has even better reputation than the Amazon for cosmetics because they are directly dealing with the brands. They don't have a mediocre seller in between. The directly brands are selling on Nykaa, so they choose Nykaa. So that's built even better trust, even better reputation for the Nykaa for purchasing this kind of a product. So this is how industry actually work. So the someone has a better reputation, people have a better experiences, and they like create that kind of an environment that the other person will also choose. And companies, how they work on it, they have to manage it. They have to manage it like the big companies already doing it. right? So for an example, let's say if you order something from Zomato and it didn't deliver on the time or it delayed, so you receive a note from Zomato, sorry, we are delayed and this and that. And if you raise a complaint there, they simply resolve it. They simply resolve it easily. They don't let you to go on another platform next time. They give you, okay, I'm giving you this 15% coupon for your next order as an apology token. You can use it on our platform next time. And we make sure that this won't happen, right? Same with Uber. If you chose Uber for your traveling and then Uber driver, let's say you have some, uh, let's say, some negative experience with Uber. So if you just complain to their, or if you just put that or raise that to their support, they help you out. So that's why they're able to maintain their brand. That's why they're able to maintain their audience because they solve the concern. Even Apple. Apple is an iPhone, or Apple is an iPhone company which is actually selling a lot throughout the world. But there are people who were not having a good experience with Apple too. They were just simply going, raising the complaint, okay, my phone is damaged. Maybe my phone is having heating problem. So they replaced it. They helped them, right? They helped them with some better options, which help them or allow them to choose them again. So basically, I would move to another. Yeah, definitely. There are cases that people move to another as well. But you don't want to leave a better brand also who listen to you, right? And who work toward your solutions. That is also there. So people move, people also stays. It's based upon how your, let's say, the companies or the organizations treating their customers. If they are treating them well, even helping them to resolve the issues, they are staying. But if, let's say, they are not caring about it, then they leave. So for an example, I can give you another example, like which is very big example of it. I can say Byju's. How many of you heard about Byju's? Byju's having very good name, brand, everything, nurturing and all. But where they were lacking was reputation, right? So when it's about reputation, you have to maintain it. Even the celebrities, even all the people out there, like at a big position, they also care about the reputation. Why? Because they know if that is not there, then their value is not being there. The people don't value them. So they have PR agencies. The Bollywood has a boycott movement, but after the boycott movement, they maintain their PR agencies, maintain their reputation, and slowly, gradually, people forget, and the people start watching the Bollywood movies again after nepotism thing, right? That happens 2 years back. So this is all about reputation management, and it is happening. It is a job role out there in big companies, in every companies almost. But the people who are not taking care of it, they were not able to grow their business at a next level. So when I say 20% is here, if I just take care the people who were leaving me because I don't have a reputation, I don't even have a like negative, not negative, I don't even have my name out there. So they are skeptical whether to purchase it or not. If someone say, okay, they are good, buy, so people will buy. But if someone say nothing, I don't know how they are. So people don't buy, even if they don't say negative. So that's how the reputation works. So when I say if I just have a 5% people whom I able to convince using the reputation, then I have a conversion of 25%, which making me to get 1,000 sales in just 4,000 leads. I don't need 10,000 leads for that. To achieve 1,000 sale, I can do it in 4,000 customers. I'm not reaching at the, like, you can say the uh, uh, non-existent of lead situation. I am still doing it with limited number of leads. I'm achieving the 1,000 sales, but not reaching at 10,000 leads by just 4,000 leads by working on my different aspects, right? So this particular understanding, guys, help you to solve various problem as a marketer. So when I told you about these consumer and marketer, these thought process are needed. Then if you again think it like this, let's say you join a company, and in that company they are generating good number of leads. They are telling you, okay, we have sufficient lead, but conversion is not happening. Can you tell why? What do you think? Will you be able to tell them why now? What can be the leaking for the conversion? Why, where the conversion can be missing? You have an idea? Yes or no? Quickly in the chat box. Yes, right. So let's say the first question that I asked you when I was telling you this particular concept, no idea. Why no idea? Because if they're saying we are generating the leads, you easily can evaluate. You easily can find it out. Okay, if leads are like you are getting the leads, so where is the leak? The people are not having that understanding in the brand, how your brand is communicated in the market, how what kind of a value your brand has in the market, why people are not buying your product, why people are not filling a form on your website. Is it is related to the landing page? You easily can find out the different solution for the problem. It is not always that you keep changing the advertisement. Okay, this ad doesn't work, let's run the second one. That second doesn't work, let's run the third one. It is not always the ad is the problem. Maybe sometime it is, but you will find it out. If ad is the problem, you don't get clicks. If ad is the problem, you don't get engagement. But if ad is good, you are getting the engagement, you are getting the clicks, they are coming on your website, but not filling the form or leads. The problem is with your form. Maybe you unable to show people, you unable to build the trust of people. You unable to show them what is required on the page, right? Unable to convince them with the page. So you have to analyze the page from the marketing angle. You have to find out, okay, page has all the trust factor, page has all the CTAs, page has all these things which make people to fill the form, right? Similarly, when we go next, okay, let's say still I got the leads, I get the good ads, people are clicking the ads, people are filling the form on the website, I am getting the leads, but those leads are not buying from me. Then the problem could be my funnel. What is funnel? Funnel is this, which I just taught you: customer awareness, then helping them to take a decision, right? Then actions, right? So when I'm talking about funnel, funnel is, how many of you heard about ADA funnel? ADA funnel is something: awareness, interest, desire, action. So these are the four level of conversion. Anyone came to your website directly doesn't purchase your product. They go through with a funnel, and that funnel completes with this. When I say awareness, yes, AIDA, awareness, then interest. You build the interest of the person by nurturing them, by showing them the right information, by showing them the achievement, by showing them the testimonials. So by showing them the what they can achieve, by sending them the different communication. So that is called interest. Then desire, then they desire, okay, when they see everything, when they get the complete information, when they get the complete idea that how the things works, they get desire, okay, let me also go and buy this product. And when they just came to buy the product, then you must have asked to deliver or take them some action, right? So the funnel is something, if funnel is not completed, if you're not doing the complete things, then if you're just generating the lead, that doesn't assure you the sales, that doesn't assure you the conversions. Conversions are assured when the funnel is complete, and this process makes your funnel complete. So if your company is generating the leads and is still not converting, the problem is the funnel. As a marketer, you only can look out these things. As a marketer, you cannot say that product is not good. Your product is like a waste, right? So as a marketer, you find it out. Even if the product is waste, you have to make them believe on that. Okay, people are buying this product more. This is the analytics. This is my marketing analytics. These websites are getting higher traffic. Why? Because their product is trending, their product is more demanding. And why their product is more demanding? Because they are selling this. Our product is not having these. So for every particular reason, you must have a data backed with it, right? So this is what I taught to you in this session, that here everything you can achieve if you just focus on the problems. If you just try to find the problems, opportunity, then solve them, and then you have a better situation as a marketer. You have a better results as a marketer. And this is what effective marketers do. They don't just create reels or social media content. They create content what impacts their audience. They create content which also generate revenue, right? You must have you must see people out there, those who are creating the content of social media, but their content is not helping them to get business, because the content they are generating is not something fruitful to them. They are getting views, they are getting engagement, but conversion is not happening. So what could be the reason? The reason could be, again, the funnel. What you are showing is not creating the interest and desire of people to buy your product or service. So the funnel should be completed, right? If it is not, then conversion always leaks. So you have to fill those leaks by identifying those problems and filling those leaks. I hope now you get the better idea. Bhavesh, Bobby, you are the two who said no. Okay. Perfect. So if all of you understood these things as a marketer are very important, and to become effective than other 90% of people, it is important. You just go out there and talk to people who are already in marketing and ask them these things, which I just shown you. Some of them are even not aware about it. They will say, okay, I'll try it from tomorrow onward in my company, and they will see the results, right? So this is something which actually produce the result. This is a proven track. So now when I'm talking about how many of you understood really well, can I have a quick reply from you guys? If each one of you understood, simply write UD in the chat box. UD means understood. So I am just keeping it like this. So write UD in the chat box, and I am assuming that you understood it well. Okay, perfect. Jayesh, Babi, Anmol Preet, Bhavesh. Okay, that's great. Rezi. Okay. Okay, great. So now I'm just moving forward to help you out with the, like, kind of uh let's say, the support we will be helping you with to become that effective. So when I am saying the support we are helping with our student, we are offering this support since 2015. We are teaching digital marketing since 2015. We started it with more than 10 plus years of experience, the founder himself. And then within just 1 year of launch of this course, we have crossed more than 1,000 professional trainings in digital marketing industry. Then in 2018, within just next 2 years, we have crossed more than 33 countries from where we were getting the participation. And then within next 4 years, we have achieved the highest placement records in the industry. And then we frequently and recently even also, like, let's say, mentioned by the various media, different media houses, India TV, then like Indian Express or the Economics Times. They all mention our program for the highest value delivered or highest placement records. Then 2023, the AI came into the picture. Then we have added the AI into our program. So we are the first one added AI in the industry. In 2023, when most of the people were not aware about or much aware about AI, we added a program in our courses where we added this AI related based modules into your digital marketing course. And the people who enrolled even before, the people who enrolled in 22, in 2015, since we started, they all able to learn the AI in 2023 through our learning management system. So we create learning management system for our each student where they get a lifetime access. Lifetime access actually help them to update themselves with all the latest skills. So you don't have to, let's say, go again and again buy the different courses. You don't have to, let's say, look here and there for the updated support. You just have to log in your LMS and you can access all the latest trainings or all the latest sessions, all the latest topics we currently added in the course. You also can attend as a past student or as a alumni, right? So when AI came, people learn AI. Then in 2024, when OTT was on boom, we have added the OTT and native ads to our program, where you learn about that how big companies, how MNCs or like the companies having big budgets, they run the ads on OTT and natives. Then in 2025, the again the you can say the LLM. LLM means the Chat GPT or your Gemini, Perplexity. That particular engines are there in the market when people are using for their searches. So how to get yourself mentioned in those GEO, which is generative engine optimization, which is along with the SEO is important, that how AI is giving your references. So in 2025, we started or we added the GEO into our program and teaching students for the same. In 2026, we are also adding some new exciting features or learnings into the course. And that is not something which is limited to the people like who are joining now. The people who enrolled before in 24, in 2015, 11 years back, those people still can access the LMS, log in their account, and can check all the latest things, right? So you never be a outdated person. You always have an access where you can get the latest updates, latest learning about the particular topic, particular trend, and can learn those things, right? That makes you effective in this industry because learning one time is not making you effective. Updating yourself, optimizing yourself, and constantly going with the trend will make you even further effective. And how we make sure that our student get placed, they get freelancing jobs, they able to produce result in their business. How we make sure that? We make sure that with these five level of structure. And these five level of structure is something where in the first level we teach insightful learning. So insightful learning is something where we give them the first insights that what the thing is, how the things works, and then we teach them how to like run that tool. So for an example, if you are running a Google ads, so when you start running the Google ads, we directly don't teach you the tool. Okay, this is Google ad tool, open this, run the ad like this. We first teach you about the environment of Google, that what Google recommends. Then we teach you how Google provide the rankings. What is the understanding of Google for the different advertisement? How Google analyze the ads? How Google ranks those ads? How Google give, let's say, quality score to the advertisements? And then based on that, after that, we will be teaching you to create an ad. So if you know that what Google prefer and what Google like rely upon, what kind of a results Google prefer, then you create a ad, you are automatically creating a better ads, right? Similarly, the next is live practices. So after learning that, you will be creating the campaign yourself. Then you will be throughout the course, not only in Google Ads, when you do the SEO, when you do the meta ads, when you do the performance marketing, when you even create your video editing or graphic designing classes, you still practice everything, create graphics, create videos, run ads, everything live. After the class, you will be doing those assignments, submitting those assignments, and gaining the confidence. If you are unable to do something, you have a mentor assigned to you. That mentor will help you to do those assignments and practicals if you misses somewhere. right? Also, you can re-attend the class if you miss on the learning part. You can re-watch the videos, you can re-watch the live class as well. So both options will be given to you. So it is number of times. It is not only one time you can watch it again. If you want to attend it four times, I will give you the access to re-attend the class four times as well. So this is kind of a level of commitment we are giving to our students. Then you have a portfolio building. Once you learn the things, once you practice the things, then we make sure that you are collecting those results in a form of a portfolio, and that portfolio will helping to give confidence to the interviewer. So when we send you for an interview, and in that interview you must have to showcase your portfolio, because we have brands with us. We have more than 550 placement partners with us, and those partners and companies, we communicate those companies that the people we are sending, the student we are sending, they are practically strong and they produce results which you can see in their portfolio. So we help you to build that portfolio where you can show them the result that I have produced these results, and that results will help you to gain a job easily in the market. So you don't have to be worry about getting a job. Then similarly, freelancing, when I'm talking about freelancing, we teach you international freelancing, that how you can get the customer from outside, how you also can like run your own advertisement as a freelancer, or how can you do your own marketing as a freelancer to position yourself as a freelancer and gain the clients from the like industry. And when you are gaining the client, again, the client won't directly come and say, okay, take my work, take my money and deliver it. They will simply say, can you show me what have you done in past? Can you show me some of your result that you built? So again, you need the portfolio there, right? So learning practices portfolio that will help you to become confident to produce results and gain other person confidence that I am capable of producing results. So that is required. So once you are that much capable, opportunities will be given to you by IIM Skills. We have a placement team that will help you in three ways. The one, once you completed the program, they help you with mock interviews and resume building. So once you do that, second, they send you to the interviews. And once you do that, even after that, if you find out, okay, I have some issues with, let's say, SEO, I'm not able to crack SEO related questions. So the team analyze and help you to reappear in the interview by learning the things, not in the same company, eventually in the next company, because same company already get their hiring shut soon. So you have that option that you can learn the topic again and then can perform in different companies for new interview, but with updated skills, right? So you never have an issues like, okay, 6 months are over now, what I'll do, I'm going for a job but I am not good at this topic, how can I learn it again? So we won't say anything to you like, if you learn two times, three times, four times, even after completing the course, even after like let's say failing your interview, you again come and say, okay, I am actually unable to clear that interview because of my knowledge on Google Ad was like I forget about those things, I may not able to do the practices at that time, can you give me the access again, I will revise it and I'll give the interview again. So that is also possible, right? So we are giving you the option to upskilling as well, as many as time, even in future after 5 year 10 year down the line. So you will always be effective. So our motive is very simple. We don't want you to produce just a marketer, we want to produce a effective marketers. And we want, once you become effective marketer, you don't outdate, right? You don't get be outdated. You always stay updated in the industry. You always have the current trends knowledge. You always have a current skill sets available or required by the industry. So that's why we are giving you that lifetime access, right? So to deliver this particular program, we have three options. As I said initially, guys, initially I told you that we have three different program for three different achievement. So the people who just want to get a quick job in the industry with a minimum package of 3 lakh or 3.5 lakh, which is 25,000 to 30,000 rupees of salary, they need just a core knowledge of industry. Core knowledge means which every company use. This is like SEO or social media or lead generation, like running the Google ad, creating the graphics, creating the videos, emails, automation, and the AI tools and all, right? And then we teach you the CV preparation and interview preparation and all these things. Right. So once you learn all these things, you're capable enough to crack an interview for a like initial level job, which is for 3 lakhs and 3.5 lakhs. And this course can be completed easily in 3 months. And once you completed this program, you will be able to grab that kind of a job. Fee for this program is very nominal, 34,900 plus GST, and it is available in both the languages. We have Hindi batches also, and we have our English batches also for this particular course. So if you think that this is something which needs, you like can opt for this particular program. Then we have a program which is for the people who are looking for some higher growth in the industry. With the help of digital marketing, they want to grow their career. So they can choose this particular program where we have a advanced learning available, like strategy level learning, right? So all those things you learn in expert, the same thing you will learn here. But apart from the those things, apart from these 13 modules, you will be going ahead with some special skills here, which is like performance marketing, conversion rate optimization, influencer marketing, OTT and native ads, then e-commerce, then drop shipping, where you can start your own online store setup as well. How to work with the companies like Amazon, Flipkart, how to position the companies over these, how to sell the product on these platforms, how to do the quick commerce like Blinkit or Zepto, how to position yourself there. So everything will be covered here. Then AI powered and marketing related tools, then brand identity and reputation management, which I just taught you at the end, career mastery, and then international freelancing. So it is something can easily able to crack you a job of 5 to 8 lakhs in the industry, and also able to set up your own business like a online store, or you also can, let's say, do some passive income by selling on Flipkart, Amazon, over those platforms. And also, you have an option to do the freelancing internship after this. And this program comes at a price of 59,900. And this is one of the master's program that we offer, and it is completed in the 6 months only, right? So this is something which is for the people who want to get a higher growth, higher package in the industry. Then the last course we have is about leadership, which is more for the people who are targeting the high level jobs, top management jobs, and also want to become someone from the initial level. They want to emerge as a leader, right? How the industry thinks, how to take the data driven decisions, how to work with the data related things. So all the 22 modules which we covered in masters will be covered in this too. But after 22 modules, we cover some leadership skills here, where professional soft skills and leadership building will be there, programmatic advertisement will be there, advanced analytics and data strategies will be there, Power BI, management and decision models, and agency building and scaling. This is also available here, right? So this is something which is ultimately helping you to take better decision as a senior management, also to produce reports for the company. When you know the Power BI, you can create these kind of dashboard which is here. So Power BI can allow you to show the company reporting in this format, in the statistical format. And when you talk about investor, when you talk about CEO, they don't want to see the Excel sheet. They don't want to get the WhatsApp notification or emails that what you have done in the last months. Now they want the dashboard where you can show them the how the company is progressing, how the marketing is going, how the marketing is producing results, how the revenue is impacting. So everything they want to be in tabular or statistical format, and this is something you can create with the help of Power BI, and this is what we will be teaching you here. So all the top management related things will be here, along with the all from basic to like a strategy level, and then the top management thing. So this is called a leadership one. This is a 7 months of program, and it will be costing you about 1,19,900 plus GST, right? So this is something you will be getting here. So I just wanted to know which program do you think is suitable for you? Will it be expert, masters, or leadership? Which suits your objective? Can you just simply write it down in the chat box? Which one align with your goals? Okay, Jayesh, it's masters. Okay. What about others? Can I have a quick reply from each one of you guys? Either it is masters, or it is leadership, or it is expert. Okay, Barbie is for expert. Reggie is saying masters. Okay. What about rest? Zaman, Simran, Nana, Anmol Preet, expert. Okay. Pooja. Okay. Anyone left now so I can move forward and can show you the batch details where you can have two options. One will be the weekend batch where your classes will be on Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Three hours classes will be there. And then if you go with weekdays, then you have classes on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days, but these are 2 hours of classes. Right. So which batch do you think is suitable as per the timing for you? Are you suitable with the Saturday, Sunday, like weekend batch, or you suitable with the weekdays? Can I have a quick reply from each one of you guys? Is it weekend or weekday? You simply write weekend or weekday. Okay, and Modpreet for weekdays. Okay, Pooja for weekdays as well. Okay, Bobby for weekend, Reggie for weekdays. Also, I have one question. Is there any paid internship will be there in the master class? So the internship we provide, it is both available, paid and non-paid. The first month of your internship, which is the part of your course, that will be along with the course, you can say that, right? So this is a part of the course and that will be a remote internship and that is provided by IIM Skills. So there you don't get the stipend, right? It is a remote kind of a work where you get approximately spend 8 to 10 hours weekly, not daily. So that internship is a part of IIM Skills course and that will be a non-paid. But after that 1 month of internship, you get access of placement team and that placement team will help you to get yourself in turn with the different brands and companies where you can get a paid internship, right? That will be like somewhere around 10 to 15,000 usually most of the companies offers as an intern, right? Now, weekdays. Okay, so which batch, Jayesh? I guess you missed the batch. Amolpreet weekdays, Pooja weekdays, Bobby weekend, Reggie weekdays. Okay, Jayesh for weekdays. Okay. So now I just want to share with you thanks everyone for giving your so much of time here. If you have any other question, you can simply ask me. If you want to speak over audio and can ask your questions or can write in the chat box to ask your question, you can simply write it over there. Or I shall move forward and show you the surprise if you just want to start your journey as a marketer. If there is no question, simply write no in the chat box. Okay, so how much probability work from home jobs opportunity available after completion of the course? So Jayesh, if I say honestly, then work from home jobs are available in this industry, right? But for that purpose, you must have to be effective one, as I said. So if you're capable of producing the result, every organization doesn't provide you the work from home from the day one. They first want you to show them what actually you can perform. Right now, most of the jobs out there are hybrid. Most of the companies are expecting people to come at least 1 or 2 days to their office. Even it is a complete remote profile, they can call them, can ask them. But there are people, like say, if I'll say companies are hiring from outside, they are giving you the fully remote job. So I have people working for Canadian clients, Australian clients, working for US clients, and they have a complete remote jobs available. But Indian companies, they are giving the work from home, but at not that level that they must ask you some of the companies must ask you to come over for 1 or 2 days as a hybrid model. That is more popular in the jobs right now, in the job market right now, not only in digital marketing, in even the analyst jobs and all. So people are looking forward to that, at least the one we hired come to office for reporting, for training, for different purposes, right? But yes, work from home job, fully remote jobs are also available in this industry. Okay, so anyone has any other question? If no, then I can simply move forward and can show you this offer right now I have for you. So thank you so much, guys, giving your time in this session. So in return, all the people who want to enroll in Expert, you can use this link which I am sending in the chat box to make yourself enroll in the batch. And this will give you a 10% discount right away while you making your fee payment. And this is 10% off on the Expert course. If I'm talking about the people who want to do the master course, they can simply enroll using this link. And that link gives you the extra, like the discount option of 5% extra, which is a 15% total. So if you enroll in the masters, you will get a 15% discount. And if you are looking to enroll for the leadership, then this is the link here that is again giving you the 15% off for enrolling yourself to the leadership program. Right, this is just a token of appreciation to all of you who already given your time in this session. So you can expect this is a return investment of your time, right? So you simply can go and can make your enrollment on these links to avail the given offer. It is valid till 5 p.m. today. Link will be not active after that. So if you just want to take the use of this offer, which I have given you, make sure to enroll before 5 p.m. today to avail this. Thank you for your time. It was a really good session. Thank you so much, Jayesh. Before leaving, I just want to have a feedback from each one of you that will help me to identify the gaps and make it more better. So if you guys just share with me your feedback, that will be really great before leaving. And also, don't forget to copy the link. If you forget this link, then probably you will miss your enrollment and you miss this discount. So make sure you and copy the link and enroll before 5 p.m. for the same. Thank you, sir. Really effective session. Thank you so much, Anmol. Okay, so are other people also writing the feedback, or should I complete the session now? Okay, Pooja, thank you. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, perfect. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great weekend ahead. Thanks, Reggie. And I wish all of you to become an effective marketer and stand out in the industry and produce the better results than anyone. If you need any help of mine, you definitely can connect with me and I'll be able to help, right? So thank you so much, guys. Have a great weekend ahead. Goodbye to all of you and see you in the trainings. Kindly enroll before 5.